It all started off with a whole bunch of colleges on this list. I knew I wanted to major in computer science, I just didn't know what schools I wanted to apply to. So I made a temporary triangle full of potential ones that I was thinking of. And from there, I looked at this list every single day during the summer. I finally decided on 12 colleges, and then I put them on a new triangle. Reach, target, and safety, each level. As admission decisions were coming in, I put check marks on the ones where I got accepted, X's on the ones where I got rejected, and lines on the ones where I got waitlisted. The more X's I got, the sadder I became, but I still had a lot of optimism. I didn't know what the future was going to hold, but I had hope. Every single day I checked my portals until the very last day. As soon as I got my last rejection, I knew I had to trickle down to 2 schools. So I decided between Cal State Long Beach and UC Santa Cruz. I didn't know which one I wanted to choose, and I didn't know which one would benefit me more. I really liked Santa Cruz, and after a long, hard debate with my dad, I finally chose UC Santa Cruz. I'm finally committed to UC Santa Cruz. It's official. I'm committed to UC Santa Cruz, majoring in comp sci and hoping to maybe minor in film, digital media, or maybe music. These past 6 to 8 months though, I've learned a lot of things about myself, about what I should have done better, just a whole bunch of new lessons that came up to me, and I wanted to help some of you guys out. Everybody knows that the STEM field is growing bigger and bigger each year, and it's really good. The problem, I guess, with my class year, especially at my school, is that comp sci is one of the most competitive majors for colleges this year. I know a lot of people at my school and other schools that went and applied as comp sci majors to really good schools. For me, comp sci was my #1 major for all of the colleges that I chose. For a lot of my colleges, my alternate major was computer engineering, software engineering, something of that sort, where you kind of had computer science in there, but you also had a little bit of engineering. In my mind at the time, I thought, you know what? If they don't like me in comp sci, then maybe they'll put me in the alternate. But I forgot that usually administrations don't look at your application a second time through. So I basically could have gone into a lot more than just 3 colleges if I had put computer engineering or whatever my alternate major was as my primary first major. But I think this is what was supposed to happen. I think I was supposed to be rejected by 7 schools and given this wonderful opportunity to go to Santa Cruz. I'm not gonna lie, it would have been really great if I got accepted to Santa Barbara, Washington, or any of the other really good UC schools I applied to. But I knew going into this that my stats versus the stats of other applicants who got accepted, mine were lower. But honestly, you never know. There's always that percent chance that you might actually turn out to be the better applicant that the school's looking for. But honestly, it's fine because I've met so many people on little group chats and stuff from Santa Cruz, and I'm so excited to go there. The one piece of advice I would give to juniors, sophomores, freshmen, anyone who is about to apply to colleges, it's okay to take risk, and I definitely applied to more schools than normal amount, but it never hurts to apply to other schools. For me, I didn't know that Santa Cruz was actually a school that I was interested in. The moment I got into Santa Cruz and practically rejected from all of the other UCs that I applied to, I had to take a second look. Santa Cruz was never on my radar, but once it was, I fell in love. For some reason, there was something that attracted me to UC Santa Cruz. So my advice is, even if you don't know if you want to go to that college, just apply anyways. You never know if once you get in, you might like it. Also, I want to advise you guys to make sure you kind of figure out what you kind of want to do and figure out what the trend is in your class and such. For me, I realized too late that a lot of my classmates who have 4.0s and above, they were aiming for this comp sci major type of ideal. And if I was smart like those people who chose not to go directly into comp sci, just a major that is a sub of that main major, then I would have been fine. But honestly, I believe that wherever you end up, it's gonna benefit you no matter what. Realistically, in the long run, where you get your undergraduate degree does not really matter. Especially if you're one of those types of people who's planning on getting a master's, a PhD, something beyond an undergrad bachelor's. It never hurts to go beyond, because who knows, maybe that one extra push, that one random college that you decided to apply to, maybe that's where you're gonna end up. Maybe that's where you're gonna find your happy place. Maybe that's where you're gonna make a difference. As much as I regret choosing some of the majors that I did for some of the colleges, I know that I will try to make Santa Cruz the best that I can make it. Don't be afraid to go out there. Don't be afraid to go above and beyond. Keep striving and always push yourself beyond your limits. With that said, I love you all. Have a fabulous day. Have a fabulous week. And I'll see you all